Welcome back to Auto Garage, the home of real car lovers and raw automotive truth. Today, we dive into one of the most anticipated matchups in the off-road world, the all-new Toyota Land Cruiser Prado 250 versus the iconic Land Rover Defender. The question we're asking is bold: does the Prado 250 destroy the Defender? Buckle up, because this isn't just a review, it's a reality check. Let's kick things off with the design. The new Prado 250 is not just a facelift, it's a full-blown attitude shift. Toyota has gone back to its roots with a rugged, boxy aesthetic that echoes the classic Land Cruisers of old. Straight lines, squared-off fenders, and an upright front fascia make it look purpose-built. It doesn't try to look luxurious, it looks capable. That's a big deal in a world where SUVs are starting to forget what the U even stands for. Now, place it next to the Defender. The Land Rover Defender is no slouch in the design department. It's sleek, futuristic, and looks equally at home in the mountains or on a billionaire's driveway. It has presence, no doubt. But when you compare them side by side, the Prado screams adventure, while the Defender whispers lifestyle. One looks like it belongs in a showroom. The other looks like it's ready to cross a continent. Moving under the hood, the Prado 250 debuts Toyota's 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid setup in some markets, delivering 326 horsepower and a serious 465 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 10-speed automatic and built on Toyota's new TNGA-F platform, the same tough-as-nails architecture that underpins the LC300 and new Lexus GX. Efficiency, performance, and durability, that's Toyota's triple threat. The Defender, though, comes with a buffet of options, from a 2.0-liter four-cylinder to a 3.0-liter mild hybrid inline-six, and even a supercharged V8 if you're feeling spicy. On paper, the Defender has the upper hand in performance, especially in its higher trims. It's quicker. It's more powerful. It's also more complex. And that's the key. The Prado may not outmuscle the Defender in raw specs, but in the real world, where roads disappear and conditions get brutal, it relies on a simpler, more rugged formula. Toyota doesn't chase speed, it chases survival. Now, let's talk off-road, because that's where this battle really matters. The Prado 250 comes ready for war. Full-time four-wheel drive, center and rear locking differentials, multi-terrain select, crawl control, a disconnecting front stabilizer bar for improved articulation. It borrows heavily from the mighty Land Cruiser 300, and that DNA shows. The Defender, too, is impressively equipped. Air suspension, advanced terrain response system, locking diffs, and plenty of ground clearance. But where Toyota favors mechanical dependability, Land Rover leans on electronic wizardry. That makes the Defender feel smarter, but also potentially more fragile in tough, remote situations. Let's be real, when you're 50 miles from the nearest road, less tech can be more peace of mind. That's where the Prado earns its stripes. It may not be the flashiest, but it's the one you trust when everything else fails. Step inside, and the Prado has taken a noticeable leap forward. Gone are the outdated plastics of the old generation. In comes a 12.3-inch infotainment screen, a digital driver's display, and Toyota's latest UI. The layout is clean, purposeful, and actually feels premium. The seats are supportive, visibility is fantastic, and everything feels built to endure both time and terrain. Now, the Defender's interior. It's stunning. Leather everywhere, exposed rivets for that industrial chic look, configurable digital displays, and some of the most stylish cabin ergonomics on the market. It's comfortable, luxurious, and yes, it feels like a designer piece. But that's also the risk. Every added screen, every tech module, every electronic switch is one more thing that might glitch or fail, especially off-road. If you want a luxury lounge on wheels, the Defender takes it. But if you want a mission-ready cockpit, the Prado 250 is your ride. Let's talk about reliability, a category where Toyota eats competitors for breakfast. The Prado lineage has survived deserts, war zones, and decades of hard use globally. This new generation continues that tradition. It's engineered with global parts availability in mind. Simple where it counts. Durable everywhere else. Land Rover has improved, let's be fair. The new Defender is leaps and bounds better than previous generations. But it's still not a Toyota. Electrical gremlins, infotainment bugs, and air suspension failures are not unheard of, especially in early models. And if something goes wrong in the wild, Defender owners often find themselves on a tow truck. With the Prado, you don't worry. You just drive. Then there's pricing, where things get even more interesting. Depending on the market, the Prado 250 is expected to slot in between $55,000 to $70,000. That's for a well-equipped, trail-ready SUV with Toyota's legendary reputation behind it. The Defender starts similarly, around $55,000. But once you start ticking the boxes, adding trims, and choosing that V8, you can easily cross the $100,000 mark. That's luxury SUV territory. The Prado gives you honest value, capability, reliability, and real-world utility, without needing a second mortgage. That's why it holds its resale value so well globally. In many countries, a used Prado is as valuable as a new one. So, does the Prado 250 destroy the Defender? Let's break it down. If you want a tech-savvy, stylish, and luxurious SUV that can go off-road but mostly lives on pavement, the Defender might be your dream car. It's cool. It's fast. It's fashionable. And it's fun. But if you want a vehicle that will follow through on every promise, day after day, year after year, no matter the terrain, the Prado 250 is your best bet. It's not here to impress. It's here to perform. Quietly. Reliably. Endlessly. So no, the Prado doesn't destroy the Defender in every category. But it does outlast it. And in the world of real off-roaders, that's what counts. Let us know what you think in the comments. Would you take the rugged new Prado over the stylish Defender? Or do you think the Defender's power and polish make it the better all-rounder? Smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to Auto Garage for more no-fluff reviews and comparisons, and hit the bell so you never miss out. This is Auto Garage, where the road ends, and the truth begins.